As we continue with our series, Quick Thoughts on Pirkay Avos, the Mishnah advises us today one of the great challenges of Avodas Hashem. It's one of the great challenges of, we are living in a time where we pride ourselves doing mitzvahs, mahadrin min mahadrin. We don't just do the mitzvahs, right? But we do it the best way possible. We get the best tefillin. We try to get tzitzis muhudarin. Many people are makbid to wear woolen tzitzis, and they get talis tzitzis that it shouldn't be unraveled. They get the best tzitzis. They try to make the best sukkah. They try to get the best quality matzah. But when it comes to davening, a quality davening that's a challenge. The Mishnah says, Al tas tfilascha keva. Don't standardize your prayer. If you standardize your prayer, you're in trouble. In other words, we say the same thing day after day after day. The Navi told us that lo yisiya mitzvahs anoshim milimuda. You shouldn't do your mitzvahs by rote. And when you say that which is familiar, it's very easy to fall into the trap of doing just that, saying it robot-like every day. So you need to have a strategy. So I'm going to give you a strategy. When we come to a bracha like Moedim, there's so many things to say thank you for. Recently I had some trouble with my teeth. I had to have a tooth pulled. I had to have a pin put in another tooth. If your teeth are working, and you don't need to have constant root canals or implants, that's a big thing. That deserves a maidim. If a person, somebody told me he went to the doctor, and the cardiologist told him, you have a lot of plaque. And I really don't have what to tell you more to do. You're taking all the medicines, and you're doing all the dietary restrictions, and you're exercising. A person who doesn't have plaque, doesn't have hardening of the arteries, there's a lot to say maidim about. So the truth of the matter is, we can't do that in every Shmoneh Esrei. So the idea is to vary. Don't make your tefillah keva. In one maidim, say that I don't need dialysis. In another maidim, I don't have to go to vascular doctors. My veins are good. In another maidim, you can thank Hashem that you don't have meniscus problems in your knees. Another maidim, you can thank Hashem that you don't have cataract problems in your eyes. There's so much, and the truth of the matter is this strategy is good in almost every bracha. So for example, in Atochayne the Adam Das, Rashi says you could pray to understand learning. That's a good kavanah. But in Atochayne you could ask Hashem that my cognitive ability should continue. I shouldn't start losing my memory. There's so many things to ask for. Ein slach lanu. You could think about that time that I said hurtful things to my spouse, or when I started talking about another person without being careful about lashon hara, or where I started letting my eyes rove around where they shouldn't. They can't do that in every Shmoneh Esrei, but you could vary your Shmoneh Esrei. And it's that way in everything. We have a bracha during the day of Sim Shalom, in the night of Shalom Rav. Well, one bracha, one time we could have a mind for peace of mind. There are people that don't have peace of mind. They have bad dreams in the night because they're troubled about things. Then you have a mind Sim Shalom for peace in Eretz Yisrael. It Sim Shalom, you could have in mind, you know a neighbor is having problems with Shalom Bayis. In Baruch Aleinu, I know somebody that's out of work. In another Baruch Aleinu, you could ask Hashem, Hashem, please make it that I should be able to manage my budget and I should have money to save. The idea of Altas Tfilas Keva is to vary our prayers and also to utilize Moedim to thank Hashem for those things that we have during the day. Those little things that, I really enjoyed my lunch. Or, I had a delightful time with my spouse. Those are not things to take for granted. And they should be varied. The more we vary our tefillah, the more meaningful and heartfelt it is, and the less robotic it is. That's the advice of Altas Tfilas Keva, and now we'll count Sfira.